Hi, today is Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. I'm sitting on a table in my labor union's office in KT Bangbae Tower. That's right, I work for Korea Telecom. KT, the number one carrier in Korea. And I'm very proud of my company's heritage and its performance in the markets, and also we are the number one cloud service provider, CSP. So whenever you have a business set up in Korea, in Seoul especially, you can always come to me and I will give you free consultation on what products and services we can offer, right? I'm a professional corporate consultant. There's no need to run for other companies. You always come to me and I will just arrange everything: voice, data, internet, cloud needs, and even mobile needs. We're the number one mobile service provider in Korea too. And also I have like 100 customers accounts, right? I handle their accounts. I provide a free consultation on their services. One of them is internationally renowned fashion, cosmetics, and apparel company. I cannot reveal their name, so I was naturally attracted to this article by WSJ, Wall Street Journal, about LVMH. So let's dive in and learn what the LVMH is trying to do, right? It seems to be a long, lengthy article, but I will just do it and read it to practice English. That's right. I'm a native Korean speaker. I was born and raised in Hwasun County in Jeolla Province, just a 1 hour drive from. Wait a minute. Now it's the road system is very good, so it's about 35 minutes south of Gwangju, right? Hwasun used to be a coal mining town. The road was black and dusty with a coal, dusts. At the time, we didn't know the dusts were not good for our health, but we just lived through the dusts. Now the coal mines are all closed, and it's just rustic, agricultural, and also health-minded residential town, right? It's if you want to get away from the hustle and bustle of city life, or if you do have a cancer, you can come to Hwasun and learn anti-cancer Tai Chi walk by me, right? I can teach you how to do anti-cancer Tai Chi walking. By doing it, you can treat your cancers. Don't rely on the Western medicine alone, right? I can just give you anti-cancer Tai Chi walking teaching. You can check out many of videos of me doing anti-cancer Tai Chi walk on my channel. Just type in anti-cancer Tai Chi walk or anti-cancer Park. My name's Park, P-A-H-K. Yeah. So with all the bullshit aside, let's dive in, right? Without further ado, that's the cliche. CIO Journal. LVMH bets on AI to navigate luxury goods slowdown. Interesting. The luxury conglomerate, whose brands include Tiffany, Dior, Celine, and said AI will be key to both operational efficiency and better customer retention in a tougher market. By Isabella Bosquet. Follow June 9th. So it's just 2 days old article. Fashion retailer Christian Dior is one of luxury conglomerate LVMH's 75 brands. 75. LVMH said artificial intelligence and agents will be key to navigating a broad slowdown and waning customer demand in the luxury goods segment. Over the past 4 years, the conglomerate has worked with Google Cloud to build a central data platform housing data from its 75 brands known as maisons. Maisons, right? Let's go and check out the pronunciation. Yesterday, I had a conversation with my colleagues, and they were wondered about maison,
Maison.
maison,
Maison.
maison,
Maison.
maison,
Maison. Maison.
maison,
Maison. Maison. Maison.
maison, 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 maison,
Maison.
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 The English French pronunciation is maison, but
Maison.
French pronunciation is maison, maison,
Maison.
maison, maison, right? Maison. So maisons, 75 maisons, right? Houses, brands. It's now applying predictive AI, generative AI, and agents in areas like supply chain planning, pricing, product design, marketing, and personalization, all with the goal of maintaining and growing market share and improving operational efficiency. The market is becoming tougher for everyone, said LVMH Group IT and Technology Director Frank Lemore, right? He's the guy. I should meet him, right? Because I'm an AT consultant for Korea Telecom. And when we provide the services to LVMH in Korea too, Mr. Lemore, please come visit my office when you are in Korea, or just invite me over for your IT conference calls or your IT conference day in Paris. Yeah, I can just buy my own tickets and visit you and sit down and hobnob with you, right? Luxury retailers hiked prices anywhere from 20% to 30% during the pandemic, in part because of inflation and in part because consumers who didn't have much else to spend their money on kept buying, said Carol Major, head of European luxury goods research at Barclays. Now, a tougher macroeconomy in LVMH's two biggest markets, the U.S. and China, China has weakened consumer sentiment and hurt business. Why they hurt business? LVMH's fashion and leather goods segment, which includes brands like Celine, Fendi, Givenchy, and Dior, reported a top-line decline last year, a big deal in an industry accustomed to only seeing top-line growth, Major said. You may have been seeing some consumers not being fully loyal and not coming back to buy those goods at those brands, Major said. LVMH said that's not the case and its brands remain attractive to consumers. The company said it is experiencing a normalization in the luxury sector after post-COVID boom, right? After post-COVID boom. Luxury sector, normalization. That's a good word, right? Normalization. It's frequently used in the engineering sector, right? I studied mechanical engineering and electronics engineering and IT engineering. Tech won't fully solve all these problems, but it can definitely help, said Carrie Tharp, Vice President of Global Solutions and Industries at Google Cloud, we see AI and agentic AI, right? I need to look up the agentic AI still as the difference maker for consumer businesses to weather the storm. That's another good word, weather the storm, right? Difference maker, a normalization, weather the storm. LVMH said AI agents could help it maintain and grow its customer base. For example, at Tiffany, most sales advisors now have access to agents that can summarize every previous previous interaction with customers. I think the with is missing, the word with. Come on, Wall Street Journal. And use the information to generate a personalized message to them, right? So normalization, difference maker, weather the storm. So it's basically about personalizing message to them. The goal is not to drown customers in digital experiences, but to use tech behind the scenes to make human sales advisors more effective at engaging customers, Lamore said. In e-commerce, LVMH is starting to use Google's search for commerce product to enable better semantic understanding of what customers are searching for on their websites, right? Semantic understanding, right? Semantic meaning, right? Semantic. When you have the right search capability, the conversation rate is significantly higher, he said. Okay. LVMH also is aiming AI at its internal operations, an area where every decision can be supported by tech, Lamore said. That includes using AI to adjust prices on its items based on factors like currency fluctuations, he added. Managing the luxury goods supply chain can also be tougher than other segments because the product assortment is so small and the raw materials are so expensive, Lamore said. But he added that LVMH is able to use the data platform to identify signals earlier and react faster than in the past, especially critical, he said, given the unpredictability around tariffs. Critical, right? AI is also affecting the creative side of the business. Design teams are now using generative AI to construct so-called mood boards for inspiration. Mood boards, interesting. And the marketing departments are using the technology to generate more personalized copy for e-commerce sites, something Lamore said has become so baseline that every brand needs to do it in order to stay competitive, right? Another good expression is to stay, in order to stay competitive, right? In order to stay competitive. LVMH also has a company-wide generative AI agent known as MaIA, which uses models like Google's Gemini and image generation model Imagen and OpenAI's ChatGPT. It receives more than 2 million requests a month by about 40,000 employees. Interesting. Company-wide generative AI agent, right? A company-wide generative AI agent known as MaIA. We are spending a significant amount in technology, Lamore said. Tech is, for me, mandatory to become super efficient and at the same time keep the spirit and the essence of luxury and offer the best possible luxury experience. Good. In order to stay competitive, LVMH adopted MaIA, right? That's a company-wide generative AI agent. Write to Isabella Boutique at okay. So that's it, right? LVMH deploys a company-wide generative agent called MaIA, right? They use in all departments of LVMH. From this article, I learned such expressions as in order to stay competitive, and also a company-wide generative agent called MaIA, and to stay competitive and so on. But let's go back to where I stored the article where I would like to remember the expressions. Normalization, a difference maker, weather the storm, right? Weather the storm, difference maker, normalization, in order to stay competitive. A company-wide generative AI agent known as MaIA. Well, that's it. Thanks for listening and have a wonderful hump day wherever you are.
Europe will now be known as America
Bye-bye.
Plaza East. The Panama Canal will be known
China.
as Trump America Canal.
I don't know.
of
It's
Trump.
beautiful, so beautiful,
And of
isn't
course,
it?
Turkey
Jesus,
will
so
now